Hello Pisces, welcome in. This is a general reading for Pisces because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. This reading is not date specific, it's meant to be timeless so that when you come across it, that's when it's meant for you. So I've pulled 3 oracle cards, Kuan Yin, Starseed, and the Animal Spirit deck to start our reading off today. So Blessings of the Moon Maiden is what came up for you from the Kuan Yin Oracle. And this is, as you can see here, hopefully, you can see the small rabbit in her arms there. And this is speaking to the prosperity and the abundance that are waiting for you, or trying to come through to you. The universe is trying to replenish and restore your ability to receive. This is of utmost importance. So there's a need, for, I guess, for consciousness on whoever I'm speaking to here to recognize that and to sort of allow that flow to happen. Generally speaking, gratitude is one of the best ways to open up the heart. And when you're opening up your heart, that is when all things that you will allow in that moment will come through in that moment. So that's mostly what that oracle card is about. From the Starseed Oracle, we have Earth Pulsing. And Earth Pulsing is asking you to get into nature. This in part is going to help you to sort of restore your connection of the vibratory nature of vibratory nature, yeah. The vibration of nature, we tend to get away from that because while we live in artificial lighting all the time and our heavy work schedules, those type of things pull us off of that vibratory nature of the natural world. So it's a call to do that, to go for a walk in the woods, to go to a body of water, even just a walk around your block. It doesn't matter how it comes. It's just to be in touch with it requires some attention to get there, some awareness that you may be out of balance for whomever this applies to, and to get into the natural world. With the animal spirit, we have crocodile. And crocodile, again, is signaling to wait, to wait and kind of restore your energy. Again, getting out in nature will help you do that. It's not a time to make decisions, to take a lot of action. It is a time to restore and replenish. And just allow yourself, the word stealth comes to mind with the crocodile. The crocodile just sort of hovers and waits and restores its energy so that when an opportunity comes, it's available to it and it can, capture what it needs. So that's the signals today. So we'll start your tarot here. I've done already the meditation on your cards today. And we'll just see where all of this goes. Let me move these out of the way. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Oops, wow, you have the Knight of Cups that has come up, Pisces. Perhaps a love offer is coming your way. Let's see where it goes. Underlying energy is the 3 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Swords as well. Wow. This could be a painful experience of the love type, the love, in love, within love. We have the 4 of Cups here, which could be indicating that you're looking back at something painful in your past. There may be a love offer coming to you right now, and your propensity to look back is not serving you very well. I think some of you are, you have the 3 of Wands here, which means that you are taking action on something or have taken action on something that is, or, wanting to, that will certainly move you off of that propensity to look back. So we have the Judgment card coming. I'll lay all these out and then we'll talk about it. The Judgment card coming up here in your recent past. We have the Fool. 2 major arcanas right now. Wow, 3 major arcanas. The Tower card. Wow. We have Justice, 4 major arcana. We have the Emperor, 5 major arcana. Wow, Pisces. This is 6 major arcana. The Temperance. Woo. I just have to take a breath. 7 major arcana. 5 of Wands. Jeez. 6. What do we have here? We have 8 out of 9 cards that are major arcana, Pisces. This is, I have to say, this is, you know, people just say amazing till the cows come home, but this is really amazing. It is amazing. Like, oh. And underneath here we have the 5 of Wands, and underneath here once more we have the 8 of Swords. Well, yeah, there must be a very big moment in time coming through to whomever needs to hear this. Wow. We have here, you're being called. Now, I feel like the call is directly connected to the need to recognize the abundance and prosperity that is kind of hovering and circling around you, waiting for you to get in a place where your heart is back open again, which, you know, I understand if you have the 3 of Swords here, why that might be closed off to whatever extent, but it will hinder your ability to receive. We have a brand new beginning that is, it's inspired, I see, but you have the Tower here as well, which is indicating that there is a moment coming. That's one of the first things that I will clarify. Right in the heart of your reading here, you have the Emperor. This could be an Aries. We have Aries and Sag and Libra, and Aries 2 more times for Aries. Cancer, and that's what I have so far. This is truly, I've never had a reading like this, ever. It's almost all, you know what the odds are that all major arcana would come out but 1 card here? It's shocking. It's shocking. I feel kind of stymied and gifted all at the same time to receive this reading. I guess, oh my goodness. Let's start with the past here. Let's start with the Judgment card for Pisces. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, there's the Wheel of Fortune. And the 4 of Cups are clarifying the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is a calling to revisit something. It's coming up now. It's about the past, revisiting something, as is looking back to the past. The 4 of Cups you have twice now. So this is talking about how you're looking back at the past. Perhaps it's painful with the 4 of Cups. You may be offered something right now, and I feel like you're coming out of that with the Wheel of Fortune hitting right there. I think you've taken care of yourself, or you are taking care of yourself at this time, and that in itself, you've kind of reviewed the past, maybe ad nauseum is what I'm hearing, and now you have the Wheel of Fortune that's propelling you forward, and you've been, I think this moment has come where it's now shifting. It's now shifting, or it already has shifted. But there was a lot of focus put on your past, and you kept getting the signals, but you just needed to keep processing it, I guess. There's the King of Wands. This could be factoring in an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. I'm going to clarify the Justice card. Clarifying the Justice card. Wow, you have 2 aces coming out for the Justice card. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And then you have the 7 of Wands. as well. Whoops, I should check on the glare. Sorry about that. So you have here, the Justice card is all about balance. It can be about a legal, contractual kind of thing, taking somebody to court. So it could be about a divorce or something like that, but there seems to be a need for balance there's a defensiveness here around love and money. And so it could be that you in the past have had a situation where a lot was taken from you in a bad, through a bad divorce or some court case or something, but it's left you, it's done and gone, I feel, or maybe about to be, but it's left you in a place of defensiveness with with not wanting to get either close to someone, or people in general are not allowed in. They only get so far in. You seem to have a brand new beginning being offered here by someone, and there's a resistance. There's definitely a resistance there. Let's see what we have. Wow, and now we have the Queen of Wands. Very forward-thinking, optimistic person here, visionary. So let's move to I guess let's look at the Emperor. Clarifying the Emperor for Pisces. Clarifying the Emperor. Clarifying the Emperor. Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands as well. The Emperor. So the Emperor is about control. It's about someone it could be someone in your midst who is very much in control, or it could be you, Pisces. I feel like it's kind of you. You're finally at a place of control where you're taking a look at the land and figuring out your strategizing is what I'm hearing here. There could be someone in your midst here you are collaborating with. These two knights right here, they have different goals. The Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. One is a little more dreamy with the Knight of Cups, which you already have over here. So there's definitely someone who's coming toward you, or you are coming toward them. And they are offering a cup of love. They seem to be not really wanting to go out and have lots of adventures and be bold and all those wonderful things of the Knight of Wands. But the Knight of Wands it's the opposite. It's a person who doesn't really want to commit to anything. Nothing too serious. Just let's go out and have some great adventures. There is some love here. I think there's a real affection and some love here with this person to you, or you them. But there's definitely a feeling of wanting to keep this in control. I think they want to work with you on a level of more of a team-oriented thing where it could be someone at work, actually. It could be someone at work or related to your workplace. There's some ideas being thrown around here, some inspired action, absolutely. The Emperor itself, if this person is you or this other person here, you definitely have someone coming towards you here. And this person, with the Emperor, you can define who this is for you, but the Emperor is, it's the king of all kings. So there's a propensity here for an Emperor to, on the more shadow side, to really be overly controlling and dictating way too much of what needs to happen in any particular scenario. So whoever fits that bill, that person or just the foundation of it itself is based on one of wanting to secure the control, and kind of the Emperor also, you know, creates a structure, and that's a beautiful thing. Emperors are needed in this world to create that foundational structure that we all walk on. That's what they do. So if that rings any bells for you as to who this could be, or if it's you, there's definitely a desire here to control, and it may have something to do with, here's the Three of Swords showing up again. It may have something to do with not wanting the same things to happen, keeping everything at a distance so that you don't get hurt again, that kind of a thing. So let's go to the Tower. Clarifying the Tower. Okay. Clarifying the Tower. Oops, there we go. Clarifying the Tower. One more. Oh, that's too many. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles and the King, two kings came out. King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and then you got the Four of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Tower. Whoops, right there. So the Tower card, yeah, it's an upheaval. You know, you see the Tower here, it's pretty intense, okay? It's about upheaval. It's about a weak foundation crumbling underneath you. The people are falling out of the tower kind of thing. So it's a scary thing, can be a scary thing to get into a reading, but I like to move it toward the, you know, it has a range of things, and this could be just an inspiration. There seem to be two people here. This could be an Aquarian or an Earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus that are coming, that are present in your world. One of them is really secure, sort of on an economic scale, secure and stable person, worked really hard to, and very successful. Both of them are very successful. The King of Swords it's the lawyer of the deck, so it could be around a court case or something along those lines, that that someone who thinks very rationally, and it's not that they don't have emotions, it's just that they, you know, to get the job done, they keep their emotions out of it and just look at the facts, and looking for the truth is the number one there. So there may be something that's that the Tower indicates is almost epiphany-like, a very big epiphany where it shifts you to your core, the kind of truth that may be coming out here about either who this person is, what they're about, or what the situation is, or who you are, Pisces, and what, you know, contribution you can actually make either in the world or within the context of this relationship. I think that's coming forth. I see here that you have had some time to heal, but maybe not quite enough, is what I'm getting there. I'm not sure that you have, I think there's a need here to kind of go within a little bit here, and to find this epiphany that is coming, if it hasn't already, to find this within oneself is what I'm getting very strongly there, is that there's a need to do that. And with the Oracle cards pointing to the waiting and pointing to going out into nature and getting your vibration sorted out, you know, because you've just been too much indoors. It's, you know, the winter in the northern hemisphere here, but there's too much emphasis on indoor. It's just important for you to, I'm getting this so strongly, to reconnect with nature in however way that you can, substantially, you know, like make a practice out of it, that kind of a thing. Yeah, you seem to have some blocking going on there that you don't really want to take a look at. You're protecting your heart. So the level at which we protect our heart, that's the level at which you'll resist all the abundance and prosperity, in particular, that I feel called to say that with the Kuan Yin card. That's the, you know, if you hold back on your heart and you protect your heart, you're also saying no to many other aspects of prosperity. So let's take a look at the Five of Wands here. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, the Four of Wands came up reversed, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles coming up to clarify the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about, you know, people butting heads. It can be arguments and disruption, people interfering in your life. This could be a family member. I'm really getting that strongly with this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is a, you know, it's a family foundational card. It talks about, you know, just kind of having it all, you know, strong foundation, you know, wealth, inheritance, that kind of a thing. And so there may be some arguments that may be upcoming here that poke at that to some degree. You have the Four of Wands in reverse. This normally upright would talk about a union, about a happy home. That's in reverse. So there's something here about a family situation, someone whom you care about, were in harmony with, are in harmony with, this Two of Cups. It could be this person that we're talking about here that is offering you a cup of love, or you them. This is a very harmonious, balanced relationship. It's soulmate material, whatever this is. It could be that it's a family member that we're talking about as the greater whole, and there's been an eruption in the family for whatever reason that has left you with unrest. We have, wow, the Temperance card is showing up again here. This talks about moderation and how, you know, your spirit guides, the divine, however you want to see that, are working in your favor to balance things out. Underneath that, we have the Justice card again. Not that that's difficult, because you have so many major arcanas here. Whatever is happening for you, Pisces, whoever I'm talking to here, this is a really big moment in time. So, yeah, there's a key here for moderation. Let's just move to the Temperance card here. I'm going to end up clarifying all of these because it's such a significant reading. Okay. Clarifying the Temperance card for Pisces. You have another major arcana here. Wow. Clarifying the Temperance card. Okay, we're not going to take those, but we're going to take those. So you had two tens come up here. There's the King of Cups. You have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Hierophant clarifying the Temperance card. And as I just described the Temperance card, whoops, let's get that out of the way. The Temperance card is about the divine working in your favor to alchemize the situation for everyone. Also talks about walking in moderation. There's a key here about spiritual guidance with the Hierophant card. You may have someone in the 3D here that is, this is heavy in guidance here. To listen to your inner voice is important at this time. There may be a teacher. There's someone here whom is here on the earthly plane, I feel really strongly, that can help you move past this. There's two Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. There's a burden that you've been carrying for a long, long time. That's why this, you know, this cycle that is, if it hasn't shifted already, it's still, you have lingering, sorry, from the Judgment card, you have lingering weight. You know, it's kind of plaguing your mind somewhat. But you are getting ready to put that down. And I think if you get yourself into, it's just any kind of a spiritual practice, you know, as they say, taking that walk in nature, that kind of a thing, it's going to allow you to really finally finish this. These cycles are finishing out. The action that you've been taking, you know, to bring yourself to a much better place, to release the burden of pain and betrayal that has obviously been part of your experience. That is leaving. That is, you're right on the cusp of putting that down if you haven't already. And you know, it may be a question of commitment. A commitment to really put that down once and for all. Just stepping away from it. Just do whatever you need to do to finish that and close that chapter. That's what I'm hearing. Because you have guidance. You have spirit guides with you, and you have someone who, this person could be the person who will help you move past that, that's pinching you off from abundance and a loving connection with another. This person who's there that we're talking about here may be that person to help you put that down once and for all. There's the King of Cups talking about the loving nature of this person and you, and or you. So let's clarify. I was just looking at the world, so we're going to clarify the world. Another major arcana. Okay, clarifying the world. So we have the king, another king came up, the King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit card came up to clarify the World card. Whoops, I'll go up there. And the World card is about closure, endings, beginnings, because there's always a beginning when there's an ending. So this is about, a big life cycle that's closing itself out, and it is at your finish line here. So I think with introspection, you're going to get there. There's the card of Virgo. And then you have here, your vision is returning here. The King of Wands, you have, it could be a person here, an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. But I feel it's more about your vision is returning with the closure of this piece of your cycle, this betrayal and that pain. Once you get that introspection, your vision is going to return. Part of the introspection I'm hearing is, to regain your vision. The introspection, you go within, you take walks, you clean out your energy, you clear it up, and then you get that vision back that you sorely need. Be patient with yourself is what I'm hearing with the Seven of Pentacles. I think you're going to be sowing seeds and that will come into fruition. Actually, that is the case because you've already taken action here with the Three of Wands. What do we have? Yeah, here's the Temperance again. There's a call here, the crocodile. Okay, the crocodile here. Let me make sure that isn't full of glare. The crocodile here and the Temperance card twice. Okay, this is speaking to moderation and waiting. It's not a time for action. It's a time for reflection. It's a time for healing. It's a time for just don't make a lot of decisions. Okay, don't surge forward anytime soon with things, and clean up what needs to be put down. These things need to be put down, and just sow some seeds. But just sow the seeds. Put things in play, but don't act in a really outwardly way is what I'm really guided to say here. There's some time needed for things to alchemize. I am going to do this, actually I'll just do them all. It's just an outstanding reading. You have the Chariot here. Let's clarify the Chariot for Pisces. Clarifying the Chariot. The Temperance card again. I don't know, Pisces, you're at quite a threshold. You are at a threshold like I've never seen before. This is amazing. It's amazing. Clarifying the Chariot. Okay, here's some of what's got to go. We have the two fives came out, okay, which is a pivotal change point. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance card again have come out to clarify the, whoops, over here, I guess. Make up my mind. I've got a new setup, so it's a little tricky. To clarify the Chariot. And the Chariot is about success, and it's about forward movement. It can be about travel. It can be about moving even, but it's a lot of will, And that will, that very will may result in a little bit of a feeling of some arguments. You have the Five of Wands here twice. Where's your other Five of, yeah, right here. So I'm getting here again with the family. There may be something here that's either you're not feeling like you're enough for whatever reason. Well, not for whatever reason. If you've been betrayed and it's been kind of a long, hard journey, then yeah, that can certainly linger and create those feelings of lack. But there's a feeling of lack, and there's somebody that's butting heads with you, arguing. That could be you just having arguments within yourself, you know, that it just keeps cycling around. No, I'm not, I'm just not enough. I'm, you know, whatever that is that we do. And question our worthiness, you know, for a fresh new relationship or for a new career move or something that's, you know, you have the Ace of Pentacles staring me right in the face here. You have love and money that are coming to you right now, and I think you're feeling a little maybe unworthy for those things, or there's someone who's pointing things out to you that's interfering in this. But whatever it is, be patient with the Temperance card. Be patient and understand that this too shall pass. This too shall be changing, because you have here success. This is going to change. You have success with the Chariot. You have forward movement into a much better place than looking back, as the Four of Cups would suggest twice in this reading. So, and you have the Three of Cups underneath here. It talks about, you know, cherished friendships and, you know, people that you feel really good about. Some good times are ahead. That's what I'm just hearing now. So the last one that we're going to clarify today is the Fool. Probably should have done this one a little bit sooner. Oh my gosh, perfect. Clarifying the Fool. Clarifying the Fool. Clarifying the Fool. Wow. Okay, so you have the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, although that came up reversed, and the Sun card. So you have another two major arcana. I'm going to count these and probably put it in the title. It's shocking. Yeah, to clarify the Fool. Okay. So the Fool is about taking a risk and stepping forward into the unknown, you know, being free and unburdened. You know, they travel light. The Fool travels light, kind of starting over. Okay, and this came up early in your reading. So we have here clarity. The Sun is talking about clarity here. So with that risk-taking comes clarity, like, yes, I can. Yes, I will. That kind of dialogue coming up is where you're going if you're not there already. Okay, a lot of clarity will come. This is the card of Leo. You do have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now that's normally about the truth. It's about truth seeking. It's about a brand new beginning based in truth. And because it's appeared further back in your reading, I'm going to say that that's the work that's left to do, is just to find the seed of truth within yourself about the ending that is already, it's already there. It's already there. You may be still feeling the effects of it, but the ending is already there. It's just a question of accepting that ending, which you haven't done up to this point, up to some point in your journey here. And then, of course, the Hanged Man is here to, just like the Hermit here, the Hanged Man talks about getting perspective and seeing these two together, you know, seeing into yourself, seeing within to yourself, get by yourself. That's so vital. This message is pulsing. Get by yourself, take a breather, take a long breather, take multiple breathers, but step away from the busyness of life, go into nature and get clear on what it is that you want and how you want to progress forward, and really about your own personal truth, about who you are, your worthiness, and how to proceed with this person. There's someone here. There's definitely someone here. And they're going to bring you an incredible shift. They're going to be part of your transformation. So, geez, I hope that's helpful, Pisces. This is an amazing reading. I know I've said it a number of times, but if you enjoyed this reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. That's very helpful. Leave a comment, please, if any of this resonated with you. And I wish you well. I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.